Messiah, you got nearly halfway through spring practice. How are you feeling out there right now?
I feel really good. It feels good to just be in a new place, be in a new environment, be around new teammates, be in a new offense. It's awesome being in Tempe, being in Arizona. I love, living here. I love being here. Overall, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun.
And some people probably maybe forget that actually you were recruited by Arizona State, out of high school. So now that you're here as a player, does it kind of like the same feel you thought it would be?
Yeah, it was. It's a lot different, from when I first got recruited here. You know what I'm saying? Just the program overall and the culture of the program and the players and it's really completely different world. It's a polar opposite, environment from what I first saw coming out of high school. But I'm happy I made the decision, to end up eventually coming here.
What do you think about this offense, and what are some of the biggest adjustment things for you?
This offense is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I came from an offense where we didn't really throw the ball to the tight end, and the tight end didn't really have many routes or deep routes in the pass game. Before this, I was mostly running 10-yard in cuts and outs and drags and Omaha. So this is a lot more tight end friendly, and I love it. This is the type of stuff that I was talking to my boys about it. It's the type of stuff you see in Madden. Sorry, I apologize. It's the type of stuff you see in Madden for tight end routes. So it's awesome. I'm really enjoying learning it so far.
What about working with the position coach Justin Wood or Glenn Thomas?
Yeah, Coach Wood, he's awesome. He recruited me. Coach Thomas didn't recruit me here, but Coach Wood did. And since I've been on campus with both of them, they've just been really helpful to me. They've done everything they can to help me learn this offense and help me get a better understanding of it. Talking to Coach Thomas is really awesome because he got to be in Atlanta with Tony Gonzalez, which is for me is awesome. Like growing up as a kid, Tony Gonzalez, Jeremy Shockey, and like Jimmy Graham were my biggest influences playing tight end. So to be in the offense that Tony was in, and I get to watch his film every day and look at the routes that I'm running, I get to watch him run it as an example. So it's really amazing just being with both of them. Coach Wood is super helpful in the film room, breaking down film and helping me get my looks, helping me learn my run schemes, learn my pass schemes. He really pushes me to get everything I can out of myself. So I love working with the both of them.
Even though you're a newcomer, you're coming in as the most experienced tight end on the group. I mean, you try to assert your leadership right away, even though you're a first-year player.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me was just coming in was just earning the respect of my teammates, earning the respect of the room and the guys around me. So I didn't want to come in, be too assertive on people, and, get a bad feeling when I, first arrived. But if there's knowledge that I could help the other tight ends with, or they have any questions, or they mess up on a look that I had just run or something like that, I'll try to pull them aside and try to give them the knowledge and try to coach them up a little bit before Coach Wood gets to them. Just because when you have a player talking to you, I think it's a little bit of a different feeling. When your coach is talking to you, it's more they're coaching you up. The players it's more like a friendly thing. You could just give them little pieces of advice that they need, so they don't feel too bad about it.
What made you choose ASU? I'm sure you have a lot of options.
Yeah, ASU. For me, the transfer portal was like it was hectic. It was overwhelming, honestly. I entered the transfer portal like on a Monday, and to be honest with you guys, I thought I was going to go to Colorado State. That's where I thought I was going to go because they were recruiting me hard during that week. Like I entered on a Monday, and they were the first school to like offer me officially out of the portal. But they had come to see me at Mizzou and everything, and they had a tight end who had amazing numbers last year. I thought that was a system that it really worked for me, and I could fit in really well. But they ended up getting fired, so I couldn't go there. And then I talked to Coach Herm the next day on that Thursday, and Coach AP while he was here, and they just told me about Curtis leaving, and how much they have a gap in the tight end room, and they're looking to bring another big athletic long tight end in. So that was really enticing to me. And then I saw the production that Curtis had last year, and he has a similar build with me and similar athleticism. I saw he really excelled in that offense. So that was just really enticing for me to see. And then they offered me on a Thursday, and we had planned a visit by that afternoon, and then I visited. My mom and I came on Friday, and then once I got here, I've already been here. I came on official in high school, so I knew the area and I knew the environment and everything. So I love Arizona. I've always loved that. But just once I came here and I saw, I got to meet Coach Herm, I got to meet the staff, I got to be around the players. There was nothing that I didn't like. There was nothing to, say no to. So, I'm just overall, it was just the offense, the people. My mom improved. So that's how we ended up here.
What have you seen from Paul, Tyson, and Trent so far this first 2 weeks?
Both guys are really, really, I think, playing well. I've worked with both of them so far. I got to ahead of spring ball, and since we got here, Paul and I arrived almost around the same time. I think he came like a week or two after me. I worked a lot with him in the off season, just running routes and catching balls. But Trenton also, my first time really working with Trenton was, I think we did 7-on-7 a little bit before spring ball started, and I've been working with him a lot now that spring ball has started. Rotating in with him, and both of those guys are just really good people, to begin with, and they could both really throw the ball. I don't know which one, is going to be out there, just because we've been rotating. We've all been rotating pretty much through all positions. But I really enjoy working with both of them, and I think they're both starting to trust me a little bit more. So, today they put it up in the air for me a little bit. So I just really enjoy working with both.
Does it take a while to establish a rapport with a new quarterback?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it definitely does. I think that was the biggest thing for me just coming in. I wanted to work with Paul, so much, just both of us coming in at the same time. I wanted to just kind of get that connection and get that, relationship flowing a little bit. And, now that spring ball has started, I've worked with Trent a lot too. So I'm starting to get equal work with both of those guys. And, like the other day after practice, me and some of the tight ends and me, Jalen and Bryce and T, we just stayed after 5 minutes just throwing like little seam balls in the red zone. So you got to build that rapport. You have to build that relationship. They have to be comfortable with you, because they got to be confident that when they let the ball go, you can go up and get it. So it hasn't been hard, building that rapport with them. I think they're both starting to trust me a lot. So it hasn't been too bad.
Have you found a favorite food joint here in Tempe?
Have I found a favorite food joint? Not really, honestly. I go all around. I try new things. During the week, I try to stay pretty clean, pretty healthy, on my diet. So I don't try to go eat a whole bunch of unhealthy stuff. But I've been to Taco Boys. Taco Boys is really good. I go there probably once or twice a week. A bunch of halal spots around here. I'm big into chicken and rice and vegetables. That's a basic go-to for me. So I've been all around. I've been to a couple different restaurants downtown Tempe, and I've been in Scottsdale a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out what I like.